So today I want to take a look at another mock draft, Packers mock draft selection. This mock draft was done by Bucky, NFL draft expert. And here is the player he has the Packers selecting at number 15. It's safety / cornerback from Alabama, Brian Branch. He says adding a high IQ defensive back with position flexibility upgrades the athleticism and playmaking ability in the secondary. And if we do look at the Packers and their defense and their defensive needs, I would say safety is one of those needs. Adrian Amos is going to be a free agent, and we don't know whether or not the Packers will bring him back. He's about to be 30 years old. And if we do look at his passer rating when targeted this season, 121.9, which was his highest here in his 4 years that he's been here in Green Bay. If we look at 2019 through 2021, in 2019, 82.4, 2020, 71.7, and then 2021, 95.7. So he at least had his worst year when it came to coverage, when it came to passer rating when targeted. I still think he's a very solid safety. And the question is, will the Packers bring him on with a new contract, or will they opt to go with maybe a younger player, maybe someone like a Brian Branch in this draft? So it's a possibility the Packers could need to draft a safety coming into this draft, and maybe it happens in the first round. So if we do look at Brian Branch, 6 foot, 195 pounds, very versatile, spent time at both nickel and safety at Alabama. He's got very great ball skills, very physical tackler, only missed 4 tackles in 176 attempts, and he's got insane closing speed. You know, anytime you look at some of the plays in college, when the the offense throws a screen or something like that in the backfield, he flies to the ball, insane physical tackler, and I think that's something the Packers could definitely use there. And I feel like in 2022, there are lots of moments for this Packers defense where our tackling wasn't at the best it could be, and he seems like a very, very sure tackler. And so to be able to add him to this Packers secondary could be great. Now I want to read a little excerpt here about him from The Athletic, and this is written by Deontay Lee. He says this: in every way, Branch checks the boxes of what you'd want in a defensive back. He's comfortable in coverage and capable of handling all manner of receivers from outside to the slot, tight ends, and running backs. He's strong and reliable tackler in virtually every scenario and against every body type, and he understands how to take on blocks as an undersized defensive back who spent a good amount of time lined up in the box. So safety could be a need, could be a first-round target potentially for the Packers here with Brian Branch. But that's all I have for this video. I actually did put out a newsletter about Brian Branch earlier today. I also added some highlights from Twitter on there. I can't show those on YouTube, but if you'd like to see that, feel free to click the link down below. You can check that out. Also can subscribe to my Packers newsletter. But that's all I have for this video, and I'll see you guys next time.